So I just finished watching the Usyk versus Joshua rematch, and I wanted Joshua to win, so it was frustrating watching the fight. But I picked Usyk to win because the skill level that we saw, the difference in skill level we saw in the first fight was just too great. I didn't think he was going to overcome it, but I was still pulling for him. And what I saw in this fight is the difference in boxing IQ is also tremendous. So that's why he got blown out of there. And I don't know how one judge actually saw Joshua winning that fight. That was crazy. Even Joshua himself knew it. So, I mean, going into the fight, everybody in Joshua's camp was saying that there's no way he can beat the guy in a boxing match. So, obviously, you're coming in with some type of strategy geared for a knockout. So, what was your strategy to try to knock the guy out? You saw they would said, okay, let's go to the body more. So he did go to the body more, trying to slow him down, and I guess catch him, in the later rounds, whatever. But if we're going to use the strategy of body attack, it has to be a concerted body attack. It can't be just once in a blue moon we're going to go to the body. Joshua claims that Tyson is his idol. That's why he came in dressed in black. Well, what was one of the couple of signature punches that Tyson was known for? The double left hook to the body, left hook upstairs, and then the double left hook to the body, uppercut with the same hand up the middle. Never saw Joshua doing any of that. So if this guy's your idol, you should take a couple of techniques and stuff from his book. Because you certainly didn't do that. So look, when you're going into a fight and you fought the guy before, you should have a clear sense of, okay, what's my advantage over this guy? What's his advantage over me? So Joshua's advantage is that he's the bigger guy, he's the stronger guy, and he's the more powerful puncher. So you fight with that in mind. You send that message to the smaller guy, hitting him hard, backing him up, roughing him up, like De La Hoya Bernard Hopkins talked about in the De La Hoya fight. Yeah, we wanted to rough him up, he said. And should have been his strategy. Rough him up. Do like Foreman. Physically take your hands, push this guy into the ropes, and start wailing on him. The 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 way this, I know, gosh, I just got to say too, man, the movement thing really got to Joshua. I mean, Usyk is fights like he's the African American fighter, and Joshua is fighting like the stiff European guy. So frustrating to watch. The other thing is, punch with him. You're the more powerful puncher. Punch with him. If you're not going to punch with him, you don't stand there and let the guy tee off, hit you with 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Use your legs and get the hell out of there. All you got to do is take a half step back and you're out of range. The guy is so much shorter than you. Take a half step back and you're out of range already, man. Damn. You got those big ass thighs for what? Man, your footwork is terrible. You followed the guy around the ring all night. Hey, didn't you guys work on cutting off the ring in the training camp? When you know you have a mover in front of you, you don't follow him around the ring. You cut the ring off, which you didn't do. You didn't punch with him. You didn't jab enough. And I understand the reason that Joshua didn't jab enough is because when he was throwing the jab, he was missing a lot because of this guy's upper body movement and the head movement. So in boxing, what are we taught when a guy is moving his head around like that? You don't abandon the jab completely. You start jabbing to his chest. And by jabbing to his chest, Usyk is going to bend down. Sometimes you're actually going to catch him in the head by aiming at the chest. But even if you don't catch him in the head and you're catching him in the chest, it's still going to help you set up, some of your follow-up punches and whatever. So, oh gosh, it was so frustrating to watch. What else? What other notes do I have here? Yeah, lose your legs to get away, didn't jab enough, punch with him, and fight him like you're the bigger, stronger guy. I mean, congratulations to Usyk. Whatever, skill level is superior, his boxing IQ is superior, and he's just frustrating though. I wanted Joshua to win, but he didn't. So on to the next. I think Joshua should retire. What else does he have to prove? He ducked some of the best guys in the division. He ducked Wilder like in a way that was just pathetic. He avoided Tyson Fury. So you're going against Usyk. Fought him twice now. You can't beat the best guy in the division. What are you going to do? Just stay around and stay in the top 10? You've already made enough money where you never have to work again. So I say, hey, ride off into the sunset now while you still have your health and your faculties. I'm out.